All right, good evening. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Ahmadan. Um, and I have a very special guest here today with me, the lovely Barbie Taylor. Barbie, say hello to the people.
Hello.
All right. Um, Today, we have Barbie on the show because I think she's awesome. I think she's amazing. I met her as a bartender at the time. It was a place called Barney's. And one of the things I like about Barbie is Barbie, for me, at least me personally, is she always remembers my order. And it's crazy. I know I don't order anything. You can feel free to chime in anytime if you want.
Like,
But I know I don't order anything too extravagant, but I'm sure it's different than
Yeah.
most people. So
I still remember it.
yeah, what is it?
Stoli strawberry soda tall.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
I don't have Stoli strawberry here though. I'm gonna have to give you something else.
It's okay.
All
It's
right.
okay. I only do that because that's what Barney's have, and I love Stoli because Stoli reminds me of New York. It's like a Russian vodka type thing. But anyway, and so Barbie always gives extraordinary customer service, and it's in a Barbie type of way. You know, Barbie could be a little bit feisty sometimes, but I mean, it's not a uncomfortable or, anything that makes you feel like, what is this chick on? It makes you feel like, yeah, finally somebody that got some spunk and some attitude and is not so dainty. You know what I'm saying? Some lady bartender's like, she's totally opposite of that. Very, very customer engaging. So anyway, I would like to welcome Barbie Taylor to the show.
That's me.
Okay, Barbie. So let's get right down to it. Let's see. Tell us something about you that we don't know about you. Tell the people something about you that they may not know about you.
That they may not know. I feel like I tell a lot of tea about myself. I probably shouldn't.
It could be anything. It don't have to be anything extravagant. I have to add that sound effect to the podcast. That's when a person is in deep thought. For real.
I don't know. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
I was a pregnant bartender.
Okay.
That
So
was
you was a pregnant bartender. How was that for you? Was it rough during certain I don't know what we call it, trimesters or certain sections of the pregnancy?
It was honestly my second pregnancy, and my second pregnancy was a lot easier than my first pregnancy, which I was pregnant waitress my first pregnancy, so I moved up between pregnancies.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
But I don't think so. I feel like it wasn't. I mean, kept me active for sure.
What do you think it is about you that separates you from other bartenders or tender chicks?
Well, for starters, something that's always been like my strong suit, which all bartenders have to have a good memory because you have to remember drinks and you got to remember a lot of stuff. So you have to have a good memory from the jump. But me personally, like you said, like I have always had a really good memory. It's actually what got me the job that started me into bartending in the first place was because I remembered people's orders.
Okay.
When I was 16, I worked at Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked the opening shift. So I would go in at 5 a.m. And the general manager from the Chili's in my hometown, which I'm from Colorado, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shout out to Colorado in the building.
Which I'm from a small town in Colorado, so there's only one major restaurant that's Chili's.
Okay. So that's where you started at. Okay, that's good to know.
So that's what got me the job at Chili's was my general manager. Before he was my general manager, he was my regular as a Starbucks customer. And
so you work for Starbucks.
I worked at Starbucks first.
God damn, Barbie has done it all.
On the corporate especially. And yeah, he used to come in at 6 a.m. when we opened, and the line would be out the door because it was the only Starbucks for miles. It was actually the only Starbucks for like hours.
Okay.
So this Starbucks was always busy. And I would remember his order. I still remember his order.
Mm-hmm.
He got a venti white mocha triple shot, extra foam, no whip. And one day I just handed him his coffee
Okay.
from the line. So he's
Okay.
at the back of the line. I just handed him his coffee. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you remember my order." He's like, you'd be a great waitress.
Right.
So
Okay.
I went and interviewed at Chili's literally the next day, and I
Okay.
got hired.
And you said you started in the business when you was how old?
My very first waitressing job, I was 13.
Oh wow.
I worked at
Okay.
a diner.
Oh wow. How was that? What was the name of the diner? It was obviously it was in
It
Colorado,
was in
right?
Colorado.
Okay.
It was in a small town called San Pablo,
Okay.
Colorado,
Okay.
and it was called Tiana's.
Tiana's. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what it may sound like to you folks, but that sounds kind of ghetto. So, but anyway, so.
I mean, yeah, it could have been.
But so what kind of diner was it? Like they just served them like cheeseburgers?
It was like a Mexican American diner.
Oh, okay.
It's like Mexican food and American food.
Okay, so compared to LA, would you say the Mexican food over there is pretty comparable?
I would say
Comparable?
that they're
Okay.
different. Mexican food, like Western Mexican, is way different than
Okay.
the style of Mexican here.
Okay.
It definitely has like more like Native American like influence.
Okay.
So like there's a lot more like fried bread and
Oh, really? Okay.
everything is smothered. Everything is smothered in chili.
Oh, wow.
But it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
okay.
different though, different style.
So when you're getting ready for work, and you got to come in, right? You got to come in because me and Barbie was just talking about this in the car earlier. Like just being in this business in general is something that definitely weighs a lot. It can weigh a lot on you, you know, and sometimes you just feel like giving up. But for whatever reason, whether it may be the money, whether it may just be the chase of the thrill of just not knowing what's going to happen next, and there's always somebody saying something new. But you know, how do you prepare for your day?
It's pretty much routine at
Okay.
this point. My schedule's always the same. I usually work Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
On occasion, I work Thursday. So usually I drive an hour
Mm-hmm.
to get to work. So I have to start getting ready
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
early.
Okay. Do you
Get
leave?
ready, get dressed, put my jams on in the car, get a coffee probably.
Are you listening to a playlist? Do you have a favorite artist that you listen to, or do you just go to a particular album depending on how you feeling that day?
I usually just let the Genius play, just be like shuffle.
Oh, so you have Spotify?
I just do Apple Music, or
Apple Music.
I also have Pandora, which is
I
a little cringe, but
I can't believe people still. You know
I
what?
have had Pandora forever, and I still use it. I love it.
I have a friend that only uses
You
Pandora.
know why? Because the way that the Genius, like the way that it shuffles, is like
It is really good.
it's just really good.
It
They
is really
they always
good. I ain't
recommend
gonna
really
lie.
good songs. Like
Yeah.
Apple Music does the same, but not as good.
I'll give you an example for me. When I'm going into work, I'm like, okay, I got to get hype. I got to exercise, you know, when I feel like it, because I've just been slacking lately. But you know, one of the things I love to do before I come to work, and it's kind of mandatory for me, or Mando, as they say. I don't know who's saying that, but that's what I'm saying, Mando, which is I meditate. You know, I have to get my meditation in for at least a half an hour every day, so that when I go in, I have more of a fortified mental state.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's also this is for the people who want to know my secrets, because I know there's some people out there that want to know my secrets. I'm gonna give you one of my secrets. One of my secrets is called Ormus. If you feel like you want to look it up, if it resonates with you, look it up. Ormus is one of the things I've been using for a long, long time, and it helps keep you rejuvenated. It might take away some of your nasty cravings. Like for me, it took away smoking weed before I went to work, because I used to have to do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it in like maybe 10 or 11 years, because I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. I'd rather save that
For the end.
for the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't know what it would do for you. And it also, you know, also helps you keep a little young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
What's
so
Ormus? Is it a supplement?
yeah, it's kind of a supplement.
Okay.
By the way, we're actually recording this episode live at Jones. What's
Hollywood.
Jones Hollywood Bar? Real popular bar from. Can you give us a little? Actually, this is where Bobby works at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a little brief history about where we're at right now?
To be honest, I'm a horrible employee when it comes to learning history of things, but I'll tell you that I know it was opened in 1994.
Okay. Okay.
So it is a millennial bar.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
been alive almost as long as me.
Okay.
Not as long though.
Okay.
But it's a Hollywood hotspot.
Okay.
I know back in the day there was a lot of musicians that would come here. I see celebrities in here all the time.
Can you give us one or two celebrities that you might have ran across that you wasn't kind of like expecting?
Oh, you know who I saw that? Okay, so the first one that is funny that popped in was Amanda Bynes.
Okay. I don't even know who that is, guys.
She's
but
from
yeah,
the Disney Channel.
Okay. Okay.
If you look her up, she's more famous now for being kind of messy.
Okay.
She's like a child star that kind of
Okay.
went off the deep end. But it was just so crazy to talk to her because she sounds the exact same.
Wow.
Like you hear her voice and you're like, oh my God, that's Amanda.
Right. Right.
And then I also saw, did you ever watch, you probably didn't watch the show, but did you ever watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yes.
You did?
Just a little bit though, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Because I know some of y'all out there is going to hate on me.
So
but...
Melissa Joan Hart was in here one night also.
Oh, wow.
And those
okay.
are just random. They're not like huge celebrities or anything.
Right.
You know,
Right.
just
Okay.
Super like fangirly people that I was like, oh my God.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
We had Matt Damon in here the other day. I
Okay.
don't know if I'm even supposed to be saying this.
Oh, it's okay. Well, then we'll just stop right there, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met some celebrities in my job
I'm
too.
sure at Pasadena.
We've seen LL Cool J. For some of the old school people, we've seen AC Green, Rob Snyder and his parents, Fergie. I remember one. I'll tell you a quick story, just a quick side story. I remember Fergie came in, and at the time I had a super crush on Fergie. Not so much her face, but her body. And she came in with her husband, and I just could not look at her. I was like, I can't look at her. I can't look at her. I can't look at her.
It's like, please don't let her husband catch me.
Yeah, like yeah.
I'm sure he's used to it.
But I was just also like a little starstruck.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a way, because she was that close to me.
Yeah.
And so anyway, and she was there and I couldn't look at her. But anyway, the moral of the story, or the purpose of the story is when she got up and she left, all the women in the restaurant started clapping for her, like, yay. It was pretty cool. I was like, man, it's crazy. Like, because I didn't realize she was recognized. I mean, I know it's the Black Eyed Peas and all that, but I didn't realize she was recognized like that. Because we get a bunch of different cultures in the place where I work at, So when you're behind the bar, what's your state of mind like behind the bar? Like, what are you thinking? Like when it comes
locked
to
in.
Locked in. So
Locked in.
what does locked in look? Okay, so if you had to compare locked in, if you had to compare your locked in
Oh God.
to other people's locked in. If you had to compare your lock in to other people's lock in, like what would you say is the difference about your lock in?
Well, one thing about me, I'm really good at multitasking.
Okay.
Again, that's another trait that a lot of bartenders should be good at.
Right.
However,
Right.
there are a lot.
Yeah, it's not just bartenders though. You know that it's.
I feel like people in the restaurant industry need to be good at being multitask.
Yeah.
Or multitasking.
Yeah.
They have to be able to do it. If you can't, you suck at your job and your coworkers hate you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably hate you in a work sense. They probably love you as a person.
Yeah.
They probably hate working with you. But I would say I just try to do everything as fast as possible without being messy. Like as quickly, like if I'm on this side of the bar, I can get as many orders on this side and make as many of the same drink on this one side. I lock in, like
okay.
Execute.
I know me, like, being in the business, and I used to be a bartender too. And just being in the business, I have a thing where I try hard. I'm not going to say I'm passing this with flying colors at all. But I have a thing where I judge people, and I don't think judging people is bad, because that's just the human nature of things.
Yeah.
It's like that's how we do things. But I think it's bad when you, and I've talked about this before, I think it's bad when you see someone and then you're automatically like classifying that person as that.
Yeah.
And because I feel like in this business, yes, there are some people that are certain ways, but then there's some people that may be from a certain culture or a certain part of the world that make the exception. So I like to always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Would you say you're kind of like the same?
For sure. I feel like I've definitely had situations too where I've maybe thought a bad way about somebody and then maybe humbled immediately after.
Yeah,
so then I'm like,
yeah.
I shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, stereotypes
Are in place for a reason. That's what I say.
However, I have noticed that, especially like at Barney's, for example, because I worked at Barney's for so long, the clientele at Barney's has like a reputation, like even like amongst like other customers. Like if I was to tell people from Jones, oh, I work at Barney's, they would be like, oh, that place is ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is.
Yes.
But it's Pasadena ghetto, which is not even really that ghetto.
They say the same thing about West Hollywood, so it's not just Pasadena. It's obviously like, it's like the type of bar that it is, right? It attracts, like they want to get rowdy, they want to party, they want to drink a lot, they want to dance. Right. I mean, and what happens when you drink too much, party too much, dance too much? Yeah. Fights can happen. Yeah. So I think it's an environment type thing, but like exactly like working at Barney's, like for example, people don't want to serve people that look ghetto, but like I have like some of my favorite regulars are people that look scary. Right. Like there's like a whole group of guys that used to come in to Barney's that they're all tatted, head to toe. Mm-hmm. They look rough, but they're all tattoo artists. Right. So like they look super scary, like gangster, but they're actually just tattoo. And they're like the best tippers. Right. They're so nice. Yeah. And like other people would be like, oh, I'm not talking to those guys, but like me, I'm like, what's up? Yeah, I run up to them because I know. Yeah, you know what's honestly, up. I get to know what people do. Right. Like, a lot of times, like, people want to yap at me. Like, when I'm a bartender, like, people love to yap and they love to be like, oh, so what do you do for... Like, they just... Anyway. Yeah. Sometimes they want to be wasting my time with stupid questions. Mm. But when you come to a place more than once and I get to know you, like, I definitely get to know what people do. Right, like, okay, right. This guy does this. This girl does that. Like, I get to know what people do. And I feel like that's why a lot of my regulars, a lot of people that I serve, like, we're homies like that. Right, right. What is the craziest, like, what's the craziest occupation you ever seen where you looked at somebody and you said, okay, this person, not that you would even ever say that this person does this, but that person definitely looks like they don't do this. This person looks like they do this? Oh, like they don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like the tattoo artist you would probably think is a gangster, but he's actually, a tattoo artist. Yeah. Where like you like maybe, super famous tattoo artist. Or people that look like they might be like homeless, but then you find out they're like doctors or something like that. Do you have any types of situations like that? You don't have to be a doctor, but you know what I'm saying. Nah. You know who first came to mind? Like the craziest occupation is one of y'all's regulars. From Chris, the guy that does like the egg donation thing. You know what I'm talking about? The fertility guy? Mm-mm. You got to ask Jeremy and Lewis about him. Okay. Yeah, one day he came in and he like tipped crazy. Okay. Crazy money. For like one Don Julio repo. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right. Why does this live rent free in my brain? Right. But that's a beautiful thing because like I said before, that's what makes you amazing. Yeah. So besides a number of other things, but yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah. And then he just kept asking me really weird questions. He's like, "You're so beautiful. What's your background? Like, where are you from?" Like just weird questions like, "Oh, like, do you know your ancestry?" Just yeah. And then finally he told me why. He was like, "Oh yeah, I do egg donation. Would you ever be interested in donating?" So that's where I can definitely. Yeah, and then when he told me that, but you know what's funny is Jeremy's the one that told me that. I don't think he told me that. Okay. I think so Jeremy told me. That's why it makes a little bit more sense. Because Jeremy saw him talking to me. Right. And he came up and he's like, "Hey, do you know that guy?" And I was like, "No, where'd this guy come from?" And he was like, "Oh, he's one of our regulars. He tips really well. This is what he does." And I was like, "Oh my God, of course." That's why he was asking me all those questions. Yeah. By the way, Jeremy's a friend that me and Barbie have in common. Yeah. And so and he was supposed to be here today too. He's a bum. He didn't show up. Yeah, we had two guys who actually you know how like some people have call out of work. They called out of some fun. I never met people that in my life that want to call out of some fun. But anyway. No, lame. Real lame. Hold on. Awesome. What has kept you in the business? I know part of it is money, but is there any other reason, or is it just all? When I was younger, because I started so young, I started as a server, but as I grew like in the industry, Like when I went to Chili's, like I got hired at Chili's, I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
I had already been working in restaurants. I had already been working at Starbucks. But because I was 16 and I wasn't 18 at Chili's, they wouldn't let me serve alcohol. So I couldn't be a server. So that they made me be a host. So then for me, it was like like I wanted to move up. I was like, I'm going to be a bartender.
Right.
I'm not in this job to just be a hostess. Like,
right, absolutely not. Yeah.
So for me, it was I really wanted to move up. I always thought bartenders were so cool. My dad dated a bartender when I was little, and I used to hang out at the bar with them. Sitting at the bar at 8 years old with my dad. But I think that was always like kind of some part of it. I always wanted to reach the top, to be honest.
Right.
And the top is not management.
Oh, well, I mean, you know what?
You throw that out there.
You know what? She might be right, but shout out to the managers.
Yeah, shout out to the managers.
Shout out to the people
for
that
making it possible.
Yeah, that actually dedicate their lives to being at a job more hours.
It's the worst job.
Yeah.
Being the manager is the worst job.
Shout out. You know, actually speaking of that, I think I don't want to say what episode, but I think in the next couple of episodes I got some managers lined up. I got some big managers that do big things, but you know, I'm trying to get I don't want to say the little people out of the way. I'm just trying to say, like, I'm trying to get
gotta work your way.
Yeah. This is the flow of it. So I will have some managers coming up soon.
There's a tier system to this industry.
Yeah, exactly.
And each one's important.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to those guys for dedicating their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because managers, wow, God bless God bless your soul.
We're babies.
You got to be really dedicated, I think.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chili's almost got me with that management.
Yeah.
And then I was smart enough to say.
What did they say to you? I'm curious.
So I worked at Chili's for a total of almost 10 years. I think it was 8 years total, maybe 9. But before I moved to California, I worked at the Chili's in Colorado.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And at that time, I had been there like 6 or 7 years already. And my manager was already putting me on as the position was called a key holder. So basically you open the restaurant, you have like manager functions, but you're not a manager. But it's like the start, right? They start training you as a key holder and then they put you into management and then, you know, they send you off to your own store after that. Usually that's how it works.
Right.
And at the time I was making like $30,000 a year as a server and the managers were making 50. And I was like, that sounds good. Like, I want to do that.
Right.
My son, I had my firstborn was only like maybe 6 months old at the time. So I was definitely thinking about it. And I had a bachelor's degree already.
Right.
So for me, I was a shoo-in. My boss was like, I'll make you a manager tomorrow. But then I transferred to the Chili's in California.
Which is a good thing.
Monrovia. Well, it was bad at first. It's crazy how like corporate restaurants are completely different depending where you live. Because like I told you, my hometown is really small. Chili's is like the only corporate restaurant. There is no Applebee's. There's no Texas Roadhouse. There's no Ruth Chris.
Right.
There's none of that. It's Chili's.
Right.
So Chili's is actually, they do a really good job in a small area like that because they have to be the best. So they actually do serve good food. They actually do care about cleanliness and, you know, customer service. Like it still is like one of the best places over there.
Okay.
Like, and it's funny, like a guy I trained to be a server back in the day when I worked there, he's the general manager now.
Okay. Oh, wow.
It's so funny. But when I transferred to the Chili's here in California, it was like a complete 180.
Right.
And then I had to get myself out of there.
Well, you did a good job. You definitely come far.
Yeah.
So we were kind of conversing, right? I think that's the proper way to say it. My ex would always correct me on my grammar. She'd be like, "It's not conversating, it's conversing." So we were actually, conversing in the car, and we were talking about, you know, I don't know if anybody knows this about Barbie, but Barbie does some great artwork. I've only had the I've only had the opportunity to go to one of her shows, but I still have the painting in my house. It's a copy of the painting, but it's some blue elephants. Really
Ooh,
nice.
you have
Yeah.
elephants.
Yeah, I got the elephants.
That's sick.
So I definitely respect her as an artist. I remember when I first found out that she was an artist, I was like, everybody always say they be doing something, but then you look at their work and you be like, it's okay.
You throwing that word around a little too loosely.
Yeah. So, but when I saw her artwork, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense because you got to look at the type of person that she is. So you can't expect the artwork to be any, in my opinion, as an artist, as an artist myself, you can't expect the work to be lame. You know, it's gonna be be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so tell us about your art. What made you get started in art? Like what how did you develop this passion or like?
To be honest, I was a latchkey kid. I grew up pretty much by myself all the time.
Okay.
My mom.
You don't have brothers and sisters?
I do have brothers. He's not my brother anymore. Technically, I have an older stepbrother. His dad and my dad and his mom are not married anymore. And then I have a half brother from a different marriage that my dad had.
Okay.
But we're not in contact.
So tell us about what made you want to get into art though.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I was a latchkey kid. I grew up pretty much. My mom's a super hippie.
Okay.
She lives off grid.
I don't know what super hippie is, but okay.
She lives off grid.
Okay.
The house I grew up in high school didn't have running water, didn't have electricity. Like we were off the grid.
Wow.
So there was no TV in the house.
Does that mean like you guys washed up with berries? Like
no, you did. You have to boil water on the stove.
Okay.
And then you add it to a bucket of cold water and you dump it over your head in the shower.
Oh, that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
I thought oh wow, I can't complain about my upbringing then.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. And so that so taking those types of baths made you artistic? Is that what you're telling me? It's like
pretty much, yeah, trauma.
Okay, I mean, it does come from somewhere.
No, but just because I grew up, there was like no TV in the house, no internet, just bored.
Okay.
So I used a lot of my time just to draw. I always was drawing. And then in high school, my art teacher, I actually didn't take art in high school because it was an elective, and electives always get taken up fast. I always used to say it was the kids who couldn't pass the other classes.
Right.
Because they would put me in anatomy and physiology, and then they put everybody else in art 1. I'd be like, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But shout out to anatomy and physiology.
Right.
That was a good class. Glad I took that.
So what was your first art project that you could remember? Like something you did and you was like, oh, I love this.
He entered Javier Gonzalez, my art teacher. He entered it was a oil pastel drawing that I did for it was called Pan American Days. I'm from Southern Colorado, which has a lot of like Hispanic culture that they celebrate there. And every year we did a festival. It was called Pan American Festival. And there would be like art competitions, poetry, singing, da 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 da. And I always would enter the art one. And I think I was 16. I won first place.
Right.
I won like maybe like $1,000 scholarship or something.
Oh wow, that's pretty dope.
To my like local university.
Okay.
And I ended up going there.
So do you have a favorite piece that you've created?
I have a series that was like probably my top series, which was my senior thesis from when I graduated art school. And I actually sold every single one of those pieces.
Is there any place in particular we can see artwork? Is Instagram or anything you might want to shout out?
Instagram is Art by Barbie. It's art_by_Barbie with an I. There's no E.
Okay.
And I also have a website, barbietaylor.com.
Okay.
Again, no E, just an I. BARBI. TAYLOR.
Just repeat your website one more time for those people like me where we can't remember anything.
Barbie. BARBI. Taylor.
Okay.
TAYLOR.
Okay.
.com.
.com. Okay. All right. So on the 3.
Oh no. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Bitchin' kitchen. No, one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
On the 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bitchin' kitchen.
Awesome. So Bitchin' Kitchen is going to be basically it's going to be another segment that we're going to add to the other two segments, which are the Corkash Faye. And if you've been listening already to the show, you know what the Corkash Faye is. And then we also have the champion story, which is, if you've been listening to the show, you know what the champion story is. And then we got Bitchin' Kitchen. So I like to thank these two ladies, JoJo and Barbie. Did I say that right? Is it Joe or JoJo?
You can call me JoJo.
Okay.
I call her JoJo.
Okay.
The kitchen actually calls me JoJo.
Oh, okay. So
works.
see, even when I'm wrong, people, I'm still right.
Right.
But anyway, and we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that as a sample. So, well, you know what?
We'll be expecting our check.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
when you
of
make
course,
when
of
you make
Residuals.
that.
Residuals.
all 10 cents of it comes right away.
I can't.
Send me a 1099 too, so I can claim it.
Okay. All right.
IRS.
Copyright that URL.
IMDb.
But real quick, I want to introduce a new guest. I would like to thank JoJo for coming on the show today. JoJo, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
All right. So apparently JoJo works here at Jones.
I do.
And
She would be a better person to ask those questions you're asking me earlier.
Ooh.
She's a much better employee when it comes to knowing facts
okay.
about the business. She's worked here longer too.
Okay. How long have you been with Jones?
4 years almost.
Okay. How's your experience been so far as a server here?
It's amazing. It's a family.
Okay.
So,
What's your top selling dish right here?
spaghetti and meatballs.
She looked at me like I was supposed to know that.
It's an Italian
I didn't.
restaurant.
He's never come here because
Wait.
these guys have not come to visit me yet.
What's up with that?
But they're gonna come visit soon.
You gotta come visit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've definitely been wanting to do it, and now that I'm doing it, doing a podcast here, I'm definitely gonna come in and see Barbie. I miss Barbie because I don't know if you know, but I met Barbie at Barney's. And and I was just telling her, we were just talking about earlier that how one of the things that impressed me about her was the fact that she could remember my order.
Every time.
And that's like sometimes when you go to places, even if you've been there, a couple of times, sometimes people they don't remember, So it's just like, I don't know. That's what really impresses me, because that's one of the techniques I use when I see a customer. Like, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. Just last night, I had this customer come in, and this dude loves pepper. When I tell you he loves pepper, like, we got the old school pepper mills where you turn. I think you guys got them somewhere around here. Where you got to turn them to get to crack the.
You
pepper
got the
out.
big ass ones though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, to crack the pepper out, and the guy's like, "Yeah, give me some pepper." So I give him some pepper on his salad, and I swear I'm cracking for these. I don't know, maybe it's 60 seconds, maybe it's 2 minutes, but I was there for a minute.
it's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I was like, yeah, I mean, it's like
pre-cracking.
yeah. So that see, JoJo knows what's up.
He's like, I know he's coming in. I'm gonna grind this pepper.
Yeah. So I did some pre-cracking for him. I really did. I did some
New term.
I did some pre-cracking for this dude because I was like, oh, he's probably gonna come in tonight. He's probably gonna order the lamb chops.
This is the champion story, by the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Hold on. Right.
Good reference.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna have some cracked pepper ready for him. So if he needs pepper for his salad, it's already cracked. He could just sprinkle it on his salad, as much as he wants, because there's a lot there.
Yeah.
But he didn't come in. So I was like, damn. So I was like, I just kept doing it because I was like, you know what? He's gonna come in one of these days, and I want to be ready. But also too, one of the ways I prevented standing there going like this, turning the freaking pepper mill. I have an electric pepper mill.
Oh.
So every time he comes in, I got the electric pepper mill. So I'm like, yeah, you can get as much as you want, motherfucker. I got the button on your ass.
He
But anyway.
purchased that out of his own.
My dad has
money.
one of those. He loves that thing.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when I take it out, customers are like, oh my God, I was thinking about getting one of those. And I was like, yeah, I was like, Amazon has everything.
I think he got it on Temu.
Oh, okay,
He loves
okay.
his Temu pre-cracked electric.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So anyway, just to wrap up my quick story, he came in last night.
Oh.
And I had some pre-cracked pepper for him. In the words of JoJo, I had some pre-cracked pepper already ready for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna still use the electric pepper mill on him. And then I was like, so he came in, and I was like, listen, I got some pre-cracked pepper in the back for you. I was like, you want it? You want to have it to sprinkle on your entree? He was like, yeah. He was like, thank you. But anyway, that's
Look.
that's the story about pre-cracked pepper.
So
many
I need to see the
questions.
pre.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of pre-cracked pepper here people?
Nah.
We don't crack the pepper.
We
They
give
have
it to him.
they have to
Here you go,
self-crack.
baby. Here you go, baby.
Oh man,
It's already on
self-crack.
the table. We don't even have to give it to them. Well, you do. The bartenders. do.
Yeah, I have to hand it to him.
Self-crack. All right. Well, then, that sounds good. I mean, yeah.
He's like, I guess.
Yeah, we don't provide that type of service.
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
We love it.
So so when you JoJo, when you get ready to come into work, how do you set up for your day at work? What's your mind state like? Like how do you get ready inside your mind?
I've always gotten ready. When I get ready to come here, I get ready kind of the same mindset as when I'm going to a party
Okay.
or an event or something, because a lot of it is social energy.
Right.
For me, at least, like people like to sit at my tables and talk to me most of the time. So
I'll say about Joe what I notice about the servers here, which coming from Barney's, like the servers here, they got to be on it. It's way different.
Okay.
Like at Barney's, they be kind of lazy. They be la-di-da. But it's the environment too, like we were talking about earlier. So, comes with the environment.
Do you think
But Joe is on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Joe
So
usually
I heard.
tips us the most out of all the servers. She's up there.
She's making
out
all
of-
the money.
You're in the top 3.
okay, I'll take top 3.
And yeah, so she's making money. So she knows what she's doing.
And I'm the rookie, so
Yeah,
I'll
she's the
take that.
rookie.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'd be like, yo, you guys have been doing this for how? I got this one guy on my job. I ain't gonna say no names.
I know who it is
I
already.
don't even want to give the amount of years because that might give it away. But let's just say 28 plus to be on the safe side.
Ooh,
Right?
wow.
And you just look at them and you go, that's what 28 years plus looks like on you. And you're like, wow. I mean, either you are just naturally don't give a fuck, I guess, or maybe that's just the height of your
I think
skill.
I think
skill
there's a
set,
time
like-
limit. I think there's a time limit.
There's room to grow, and he's past that.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Like
I think there's a soul suck. I was telling him this earlier. I was like, there is a little bit of soul sucking that comes in this industry. It's like it can eat you alive,
Well, that's why I don't let that happen to me.
right? But also,
Yeah.
like you're young still, and
I know.
you have many years to
yeah,
remove
to
yourself.
feel the pain.
No, but like she also has so many years to remove herself before she gets to that point. She's not at that point yet.
Mm.
I'm kind of at that point, but I've been doing it since I was a teenager.
Yeah, she was saying.
I should have been
Yeah.
a teenager, but I was busy making that money.
Right. When did you?
Me too.
By the way, that leads me to another question. How long have you been in the business, JoJo?
Since I was 16, like since I
Oh,
was
damn, so
legally
she's-
able to have a job,
Okay.
I was a car hop at Sonic.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
I remember talking about.
What made you want to get into this business?
Well, I love food, so I think that's the real reason. But
Okay.
the actual realistic reason is that my friend's dad was the manager at Sonic.
So he got you
So
the
the
job
whole
easy.
the whole friend group worked at Sonic.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
And I was the one that
That's
lasted.
so
though. They all it was
smart.
really smart. The
That's
whole
so
friend group. So
smart.
for the summer, we'd all work the same shifts. It worked out well until they all decided to get to work
Other
somewhere
jobs,
else.
Yeah.
That sounds-
Did you get
that-
roller?
that was
Did you ride
smart.
roller skates?
I rode roller skates. Roller skates, yeah, I did. But I worked there until I went to college.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they lasted like maybe a year.
Yeah. Like one summer.
Okay. Well, shout out to
Can't handle.
JoJo.
You can't handle it on these skates. That's gotta be hard.
Got to hold a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how to hold a job.
Mm-hmm. But that was another thing we was talking about earlier. We were like, how do people still have a job?
No, it's not even that, bro. It's like, how did you make it this far?
Far.
Right.
How do the kids do it?
It's like, wait. It's like, wait. It's like, wait. You actually are dating somebody? Like somebody's tolerating? I don't want to get too.
How do you hold a job? How do you hold a man?
Yeah, like how do you hold?
How do you hold?
a woman?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
woman.
Another
Woman,
Joe,
really.
another JoJo quote. How do you hold?
How do you hold? Wow,
Well-
quite a repertoire I got going.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not surprised. All right, so do you have anything that you do on the side that you might want to talk about? Maybe you want.
She do.
Do you want to shout your Instagram out? I don't know. It's up to you, JoJo.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I will say actually, working at Jones specifically, it's such a industry heavy place. Not just the hospitality and service industry, but also the film industry and that entertainment industry in general. I'm a creative director, so
Okay.
I actually have gotten jobs in my actual field from
Okay.
working here.
Yeah, meeting
Sometimes
people.
more so, meeting people, networking, just like connecting with people. Sometimes more so than when I'm at work.
Right,
on
right.
on set or something.
Mm.
A lot of my connections and a lot of people after they're on set, they come here, so I'll
Mm.
see them even if I'm not on set with them.
Right. Oh, okay. That's
So
tight.
yeah, I'll shout out my Instagram.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Fem Black Artist,
Okay.
FEM Black Artist.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to JoJo. So JoJo, um, if you had to say or give any advice, and I'm gonna pass this question over to you too, Barbie. If you had to give any advice to someone who might just be getting into the business, yeah, that might just be getting into the business or thinking about getting into the business, what kind of advice would you give them? Like,
Yeah, I think my first thing would just to be open and malleable, but also to know your own restraints and also your boundaries. That's just like that's in general, but especially I've been trying to learn that more to be more assertive in the way that I want to serve. Right. Because everyone has a style, and I think a lot of times I'm always like, well, if you want to, or if you want to do it this way, or I kind of let the customer lead.
Right.
But actually, there's a certain amount of like, this is how I serve you.
It actually saves time doing
And
things like
it
that.
saves time. It saves everyone a lot of time.
Because almost everybody wants to be told what to do anyway,
Right.
especially when they come in here.
Right. So you're saying basically, JoJo, that you try to work with the customer as much as possible to create a better experience or the best experience, right? Is that what you're saying?
It is, but sometimes you don't need to work with them. You can
Yeah.
just do what you do.
Tell
Right,
them,
right.
Tell them
Okay.
what they need.
Tell them what they need, and they will take it.
I
Exactly.
like that. All right, Barbie, same question to you. If you had to give any advice?
Yeah, I think I would say the same thing.
Okay.
I would say, like, Joe made a little comment before she said the last thing she said, but like having like a reality check with yourself.
Right.
I would say people that want to get into this job, like you got to have a reality check with yourself. Like I had a girlfriend one day, she like posted a picture of Coyote Ugly, and she was like, "Oh, my dream job," and literally I lived Coyote Ugly for 13 years at Barney's Beanery, and so like I replied to her story, and I was like, "It's all fun and games until you're not getting home till 4 a.m. every night for 13 years." And then she replied back, and she's like, "So true." I'm like, "Yeah, there is a reality check. Like it's hard times. The money's good.
Yeah.
It just depends if you're really cut out for it, because it is hard.
It's a lot.
It's not just like mentally hard; it's physically hard too."
Yeah.
I think that's my other big thing is there's when you're a server, I don't know if they have it. They probably have it on your micros as well. There's a button that you can push, and sometimes I push it on accident, and I can't remember the exact quote, but it says, take a deep breath. We're just serving pizzas."
Yeah.
And I think I love Keith for that.
Yeah.
Seriously, because it really does. The reality check thing, you get so caught up sometimes in the way
Panicking.
Either panicking or just like you get so irritated by the way someone will treat you sometimes, or like whether it be your coworkers or one of your customers or whatever it may be. But you just got to be like, I'm just serving pizzas. Let's calm it down.
Yeah.
It's that water
It's not
off
that
my
serious.
back.
Yeah, but sometimes you still got those people that be coming and trying to press your buttons.
Yeah.
Like I was at a table yesterday and I was dropping off some food, and I swear to God, I wasn't even at the table. I don't think for more than 5 seconds. And the lady was like, "Take this Coke away." I was like, "Oh my God!" Like,
Yeah.
how
Excuse
much
you.
is
Floyd calls one of our coworkers. He calls those punishers.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punishers.
I
Punishers.
like that. All right.
No
punish
matter
it.
what you do, they're punishing you.
Yeah, I
expecting
like that.
you to do
Damn,
something.
JoJo's got all the good, the good. I don't even know 2-worders or 1-worders, like whatever you
Yeah.
call that. The
One-liner.
good phrases. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. All right, Barbie, I'm gonna leave this one up to you. All right, so you got a choice between Champion Story or
The Corkage Bay.
or or we don't have the sound effect yet, but it's coming. Or Bitchin' Kitchen.
Bitchin' Kitchen.
All right, Barbie.
I missed my cue.
Barbie's going for the Bitchin' Kitchen.
Yeah, I think
All right, Barbie. All right, here's your time to let loose and
Um,
let us know about how you feel.
this is gonna be relative to this last weekend that we just worked, which I could bitch for hours about this, but I'm just gonna narrow it down to one thing. And it's stop fucking yelling my fucking name at the bar. Stop waving in my face. And like you said, we're just serving drinks, baby. Calm
it down.
down.
Calm it
It's
down.
not that serious.
Ever.
Ever.
Right.
And please stop fucking waving and snapping.
Oh my God, the wave.
The
I
wave.
can't.
Here's my biggest pet peeve with it, other than the fact that it's plain fucking rude. Everybody out there that do that is rude as hell.
So bad.
But
Don't be doing that shit.
don't be doing that shit. But the main thing is that it fucking wipes my brain. For some reason, like I will have 7 things in the queue lined up, ready to go. Vodka soda, margarita, salt, no tahini, blah, blah, blah. Like, here we go. And then somebody will wave and my whole brain gets wiped.
Yep.
And I'm like, motherfucker,
Wow.
you're not even waving money. You're just waving.
It's because you have an order of operation. Same thing
Yes.
when tables wave at me.
It's like you already know you have to go to the back and get ranch, and you also have to run the food
Right.
for table 35. But please, yes, stop me.
It must be something in my face because lately when people have been waving and I turn back around, they apologize profusely, like before they ask.
I'm sure
what
you
they
giving them that look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I don't have a poker face.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's because you have your
Yeah.
order of operations
Yeah.
and they're not in it yet.
Yeah, you're not there,
yeah.
babes.
And I understand. Listen, I
Yeah.
love sauces. So like when I'm sitting at a table,
Yeah, and you want your sauce.
I
right
want my
away.
sauce because the food's hot and I
Mhm.
want my sauce. I completely get that.
Yeah,
Right.
But please don't wave at me.
Mhm.
It can wait
yeah,
for a
Yeah.
second.
I can't even believe that that's something that happens in this place.
yeah. Lots of waving. It happened on Saturday, and I crashed out.
Oh my god.
It happens at the bar.
Is it because they were they? Excuse me, real quick. Were
No,
they
go.
foreign?
Nope.
Oh.
I think we had a
Sometimes,
couple.
but
We
not
had
like
a
that.
couple years of non-socialization where
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I never like to weigh down my own generation, but I think a lot of us didn't get time in the bar long enough to have common
yeah,
sense.
that's true.
And I like to think it doesn't come from a rude place, but it also is a certain amount of pretension, not just around my age group. People just like because we're a busy bar,
yeah,
people don't know how to act. They can't handle having to wait
it's crazy.
Right.
because
We're really busy in here. I don't.
So busy.
You haven't seen it. It's crazy.
Oh, I mean, if you're telling me, I'm just thinking like, how busy can this place be?
So-
It's only like 10 tables, right? How many
many
tables?
tables is it?
15.
Actually, I should know that.
Yeah, you should know that, girl.
What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 16 to 17 tables,
And
right?
then there's the ones on the other side, and then we have a lounge in the back, which we'll show you when we
Okay.
leave, so you could see.
Okay.
But basically, why we get so busy, the way that I've deducted it is that we're open limited hours,
Mm-hmm.
so there's only a limited number of tables open, right? So people want to get their reservations. So the reservations are always booked. We're always booked on
Oh
reservations.
wow! Every day?
Oh yeah, and well, the thing is that people will call on Friday, and they'll be like, we want a table for 3 people, and it's like, babe, we were booked on tables for 3 2 weeks ago.
We
Like
have-
Wow.
We have 29 covers.
29 covers.
Okay.
So then what happens is
That means
people-
29 tables for you guys, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
potentially. Some
Okay.
of those are tables that can be split into
Right.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so people will line up at the door because all the tables are booked already, right? So the tables are full. So then the only other option is if you can't get a table, you sit at the bar. So everybody lines up to sit at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
But mind you, every single person that calls on the phone to get a reservation and they're denied a reservation, they are
Promise
told, oh, you can order food at the bar.
Yep.
But then there'll be like 100 people waiting to order food at the bar. And
Yep.
it's like, baby, there is 17 seats
See,
here.
it used to work back before.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say
don't
back
wanna-
before the accident,
Mhm.
we used to have the cafe room
Okay.
and the lounge. This other room that we now use as a dining room was an overflow for the
Right.
bar. So even though we did get, actually, it was even busier before.
Yeah.
People could order here and then
Wait for their food over
Yeah,
there.
wait
So it
over
wouldn't
there.
be so crowded.
it wouldn't be so crowded. But now people see the crowd and they freak out, like they just can't handle it.
Yeah, they're
I
just
don't-
like, I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing for you guys.
yeah, but I just don't understand people's. They're such. I hosted here
Okay.
for 3 years, but I just started serving.
Okay. Okay.
And I can tell as soon as someone walks in how they're gonna take me, even telling them 5 minutes. It's crazy. Like telling people to wait at all. 5, 15 minutes, crowded, loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
You walk
yeah.
into a place and it's crowded and loud and you want to sit down and they say 15 minutes, that's a godsend.
Yeah.
But not like so many people, they're like, oh my God.
2
15.
hours? Actually, it's 2 hours.
Right. No, but and that's what I want to say. I actually, you know what I usually do say when people are like, "Oh my God, 15." I because I'm such an auntie at heart. I'm like, it was 2 hours about 10 minutes ago, so you should be a little grateful. Like I will. I'll straight up. And they're like, "Oh wow,"
Because it literally is 2 hours.
a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Long wait. But you
I-
guys have a bigger spot. That's why you guys are not like that over there.
You want to do a? Did you want to do a bitch and kitchen story? You got anything you want to say, or you good? You sitting down on this one? What are you thinking?
my only current bitch and kitchen story
Okay.
is not a big one, but
Okay.
I'm currently irritated that I'm not blaming my fellow coworkers for this. I think that there's a scarcity sometimes with our shifts. What's up with people not wanting to swap?
See, back here, that's all we be doing behind
I
the bar
know.
is swapping.
I don't
The
understand.
servers don't like to swap.
No, they don't like swap.
Are they older servers? Like been here for a long time?
They've all been there. I'm
Yeah.
still yeah. They're
Yeah.
Pretty
all
much
been there.
everybody's
And
an OG
and
here.
you know what? That could be what it is.
I just I'm not understanding the mindset. I get
Yeah.
it, but I just don't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sometimes like maybe if it's like a busier day, yada yada, but it's like if I got a closer shift and you got a closer shift,
What's
and,
the
and we're
difference?
both free, what's the difference? And
Yeah.
it would like
Why can't
that'll
you
benefit
just swap me?
hopefully that would help me out, and then next time I can help you out.
Right.
But people always like the mentality with
It's like, no.
service shifts are you're either taking it or you or no.
Like they'll only pick it up.
they'll
is
only
what you're
pick
saying.
it up. They'll never swap.
Scandal.
Oh wow! It could just be because sometimes older people, as an
Scandalosa.
older gentleman myself, but sometimes we just don't want it. Nothing personal, but I'm not saying that that's the way it is here. But sometimes you just like your schedule,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I get it.
and you get used to it. And
But
you're
it's
just
like
like I don't
helping out
want to
once in a while is not a big deal.
Right.
No, and you
I
should.
I swap all the time.
I swap.
And you should help out.
Yeah.
Because we're all in the same box. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. We're all in the same box. We're all here trying to make money. We're all here trying to provide great customer service. We're all here giving a piece of ourselves to this business.
And luckily here, because of what I was saying earlier, is like we're only open limited hours, so pretty much every shift is pretty equal. It's like every single shift. It's not like at some places is like you're not going to switch a Monday for a Friday because Friday you're going to make way more money. But here, it's like you could swap a Monday for a Friday and you probably make about the same. It's
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on because I know you guys are pressed, not too pressed for time, but I do want to end it soon. This is the part of the show where I like to give advice or some words of wisdom is what I like to call. I like to call it the words of wisdom. And my words of wisdom this week is, I know sometimes life gets hard. I just recently going through a situation. I'm gonna just put it on the table. I just recently went through a situation where I was having, I wouldn't necessarily say I wanted to kill myself, but I was definitely having some suicidal thoughts. Like, what is it all for? What am I doing? Like, why am I here? Like, why am I working in the restaurant business just to be the best food runner in the world? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving great customer service. Like, why am I doing this podcast to talk about customer service? You know what I'm saying? What? Like, even if I do the most righteous things, like I've been walking this righteous path for so long, there's still no guarantee that I might make it into the theoretically so-called kingdom of heaven, if that's the way you want to put it.
Right.
Like, what is it all for? And I got real down and dark, but I didn't give up. That's why I'm still here, because I didn't give up, because I believe that I still have a purpose. And I also think that sometimes God tests your faith. And sometimes you can have all this knowledge and wisdom, and you can have all of these things that you've been through, but sometimes God just needs to test your faith to see how strong you are, and also to test your faith to see how strong you are for yourself. So I just want to say, and I get it, like, there's nobody you can call to say, hey, I feel this way. I had a friend who killed himself a while back, one of my best friends, and I was like, man, why didn't he just call me? Like, I could have maybe said something to turn it around. And now, being that I've experienced some of that darker avenue, I understand why you don't call nobody. There's nothing nobody can say to you because it's already made up in your mind. You're like, yo, I'm done. I'm donezo. Like, I'm good. But I just want to say to you, if I can pull through, I know it's not easy every day, especially if you don't have, I don't know if you, like me, where you don't have no family around you. You don't have nobody around you to pick you up, really. You got to do it by yourself. So if I can do it by myself, I want you to know that you can do it. I believe in you. And I just want you to stay strong, whoever you are that may be listening to this message, and just persevere, because there is a purpose for you. And it's clearly not done yet if you haven't been naturally killed, in my opinion. Anyway. Do you have anything you want to add?
I would say on that note as well, like I think the topic is like, yeah, don't sweat the small stuff also. And I think it's important to laugh at stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like so much stuff that's going on in the world right now, even though it's like dark and stressful, it's also like you just have to laugh at it. Like what is it? It's like, and also life is still life and it's still beautiful and there's still so many like positives, even if we have to go to work and make money to do it.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. JoJo, you want to add anything?
Kind of just piggybacking off both of you. My mom always says when my family's struggle with mental health are generationally. My mom always says whenever you get in that dark place, it's just a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's important to feel it and then let the moment, feel that moment and then let the moment pass. But it is, even in that moment when you feel like you want to end it all, it is just a moment.
Right. And that's why you can't act on moments. Like you have to think through for the bigger
Sometimes
picture.
sitting in that moment will save your life.
Yeah.
Soaking it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And realizing that, that it's like you said, it's just a moment. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes that's hard, just to realize it's a moment, because sometimes those moments last a long time.
Because it's a long moment.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so I'm going to leave it at that. I would like to thank all my guests, the lovely Barbie, the lovely JoJo, and of course, I'm your host, as always, Ahmadan, the Warrior. You can find me on Instagram under Ahmadan. I think I got some underscores or something under there.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, but whatever it is, Ahmadan, the Warrior.
Link it.
If you want to follow me. And also, any of you that are listening that haven't subscribed to the channel, please support your boy. This is a passion project. This is a real passion project. And it's going to grow into something else too. But you know what? This is the beginning stages. Anyway, as always, I wish you wealth. I wish you health. I wish you insight so you can see for yourself.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Wow.
I think I need to go check the meter.
I think I need a picture of all of us